A very warm welcome to my channel. This is the first time in a long time since I made a video like this, sitting in front of the camera and just trying to speak my mind out. And I must say, I am a little excited but also a little scared. So, this video is about exactly that, where I have been and why I have not made videos. So there are 2 points that I want to cover. First point is with respect to my mental health journey, and second point is about my changing ideas about what content creation means to me. Okay, so the first thing is my mental health journey. See, when you have to like sit in front of the camera and speak, there needs to be a spark within me. At least that's how I do. There are many ways of content creation, but for me this was very important. So when that spark sort of dies, uh, it's very hard to show my face and speak because there's like no energy that is driving me from within. And that's, I think that's exactly what happens in depression. There's this inner spark, inner flame that runs everything, that drives our life. That spark is sort of gone. Okay, we are exhausted, we feel everything is quite pointless, and that is the reason that I have not been able to speak in front of the camera, or to that matter write also. Like, even I have like, even though this is the worst affected, this YouTube channel, because it has been hard for me to speak in front of camera, even writing was difficult for me. I was also unable to write for a very long time. And beyond this, I don't think it's fair for me to talk about depression and all that, because I am still figuring things out. I am still not completely healed. One thing I can say is that I have been reading a lot of books on mental health since before I went into depression, and I feel that all of that sort of helped me when it finally hit me. I feel like all of these resources that I have developed, they have helped me to come out of this in a much more faster or a shorter time span. That much I can say. And probably I actually want to talk more about this mental health issues, but I don't think now is the time. So, yes, that is one reason. And the second reason is my changing ideas about content creation. So, when I first started creating content, it was back in 2018, and my idea was never to become a content creator. I had actually started writing about GATE exam at that time on Quora. And the reason was that I was in the plans of building an online GATE coaching company. And so I was basically building an audience. Okay, so I was writing about GATE exam, and the response that I got was pretty good. And after that time, this GATE coaching company and my content creation journey, they sort of like went in different directions. Okay, so I was creating some content for the GATE coaching company, but I was also creating content separately away from all of that, just sharing what I feel like sharing. So there was a lot of evolution in terms of the platforms, in terms of the formats, and even the topics that I was sharing. So initially it was Quora in text format and about GATE, right? So that changed to Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, so different platforms and different formats. This is a video format. I started off with text format and topics as well. So initially it was about GATE, and then I wrote about life in general, personal growth, mental health issues, and all of that. So what happened is, this content creation process sort of transformed my life. So in the first few years after 2018, it really changed the way that I was interacting with the world around me. Before 2018, I used to feel like there was a lot of insight that I could give to, let's say, my juniors or my, younger cousins, or, people who basically are younger than me and who can benefit from taking my advice. I used to feel that there was so much that I could offer, but for some reason, uh, I cannot say for some reason. I think I do know the reason, but whatever the reason, there was not a way, a pathway for me to be able to give this information, what I had to offer, and that always made me feel very blocked. And this content creation process has really helped me get over that block. For the first time in my life, there were people listening to me and they were telling me that this is helpful. And that was really, really rewarding for me. And I continue to do it. And what happened is, it was not one way, it was also about hearing from the other side via comments or even personal messages. I was able to see the perspective of the people who are consuming my content, and that really was it was really very transformational. I felt like I was part of something bigger, and at the same time, a lot of blocks within me, they were getting cleared. I was able to express my ideas more clearly, and I was able to evolve in my thinking process because I was creating content so much. But somewhere along the way, uh, this progressive direction that content creation was taking me, it became stagnant, and also I think at one point it became regressive. So now whatever content I was creating, it was not allowing me to move forward. And that sort of really, I was confused as to what is happening. I'm just doing the same things, so why is it not, you know why does it feel so bad, basically creating this content. Uh, so I think the reason was that even though I was evolving, I was always evolving, but still, I think there were some factors which always come when you do things continuously. When you take a break, that break allows you to rejuvenate, and it gives you new perspectives, and an understanding, a re-understanding of why you're doing this in the first place, right? So I decided to do exactly that. I decided to take a step back and to think about what exactly matters to me. What exactly do I want to get from content creation? Because it is so easy to get lost in the idea that everybody is having this kind of growth in terms of their follower count, or this kind of monetization or things like that, and it's easy to get lost in that. But then when I took a step back, I realized why it is that I really want to do content creation. And the answer came very, it was very simple to me. I started content creation for a completely different reason, and that reason is now not there. But I continued creating content simply because I was able to share ideas. I was able to evolve by creating content. And this is exactly what I want to continue to stick to, irrespective of, where this will lead me. And this understanding gave me so much peace. And going forward, I want to continue creating content with this idea in mind, that I have something to share, and I find beauty and pleasure in sharing. And yes, that is also the reason that this hiatus has happened, this 1 year of hiatus. Uh, to be frank, even though my last video was a year ago, it was well before that I stopped feeling any kind of spark in creating videos. So yes, that's about that. And hopefully I do share a lot more content on this channel, but I have to say I will be taking my time. I am not going to be posting very often. I'm going to be posting at a pace that feels okay for me, that allows me to have life outside this social media as well. So yes, that's about it for this video. See you in the next video.